Games review of Resident Evil 5. With the previous Resident Evil games racking up 31 million units sold since 1996, Resi 5 is a lot to live up to. And with this Resi being the first on the next-gen consoles, it has even bigger expectations. The game is developed by Capcom and is due for release sometime in March. It will feature multiple modes such as co-op, giving it that all-round enjoyment factor. The game will also run on the same physics engine as the previous game, Resident Evil 4. We all know what that means. Fun, and more fun. But not everything is the same as before. There is a brand new story. It's usually playing as Chris Redfield in a time period of about 10 years after the first Resi. The setting for the story is similar to the film Black Hawk Down, completely different to the rest of the series. During the game's events, Chris is a member of a group known as Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance and sent to investigate an incident in a desert area in the middle of Africa. Following this, Chris will have to play through a series of levels and defeat multiple enemies until he reaches his final goal. We will not share any other info on the story because we don't want to ruin the surprise for you. But apart from the story, there are many other new features in this game. For example, if you go from a dark place to a bright place, you'll be temporarily blinded, and enemies will act just like humans. You could go on and on with new features, but there is one gigantic one that needs to be mentioned: co-op. The co-op feature allows offline players to play through the story as a team. At some point through the story, players will be able to go separate ways, making their own choices, and not being confined to a small space on one screen. The game will also feature many different types of enemies than before. These include chainsaw mummers, demented humans, super spiders, and many more, not to mention the bosses. But within all this, there has to be some bad points, and there is. With the game being published on two consoles, one has a better quality than the other. This means gamers will not be able to see Resi's full potential on their console. There is also no online modes, no Leon, and the zombies are about as fast as Usain Bolt, pretty tricky for shooting and sketchy if you're playing alone. The over-the-shoulder view returns, but with the new enemies sprinting at you, will it work? You'll just have to find out. Despite the odd bad bits in the game, it is filled with tremendous content that will take hours and hours to complete. The co-op mode will bring in more of an audience, and because it is next gen, we should see the numbers of Resi 5 sold dramatically increase. Resi gets a tremendous 9.6. Thank you for listening. Please pop over to my channel and subscribe.